If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Okay, so let's look at this new Gunna album, Drip Season 4, that is still supposed to drop this year. And if you look at the calendar, there's obviously not a lot of time left this year for him to drop it. To be exact, we have 3 Fridays left, December 17th, December 24th, and December 31st, for him to drop. And as I already said in a bunch of other videos, I don't expect artists to drop their big albums on either the 24th or the 31st, just because those are like, holidays, and people are concerned doing other things and won't be tuning in for a new release. But let's actually look at, how this thing has been announced so far, what we know about it, and when this is probably going to drop. So let's jump straight into it. Of course, we knew that there was going to be a 4th Drip season just because he has just announced it. Even after Drip Season 3 dropped, we just knew that there was a series that was ongoing, and at some point we were going to get the 4th installment. Now, the last one dropped a while back. I think it was 2018 when that dropped, so it's almost been 4 years now, which is, of course, a very long time for an artist to wait until dropping their sequel to that project. But in the meantime, Gunna has just had some other things to do. He dropped that collaborative tape with Baby in 2018, Still Drip Too Hard, and then he also had Wanna as, a very big album. Slime Language 2 he was heavily involved on together with Thugger. So it's not that he's been, staying down. He's been keeping it busy, and now it's just, back around for him to drop his own solo album. On January 3rd of 2021, so beginning of this year, almost a year ago at this point, he tweeted, "New year, new money, new album." So even back then, earlier on this year, he was preparing to drop this album. This means that he was planning to drop it this year and not in 2022. But as I just said, it's really close to the end of the year and we still don't have any official announcement on when this thing is going to drop. And the options are running out of Fridays, for him to drop on. He has been teasing this very actively on his social media though. Almost every one of his last posts was, marketed with the hashtag DS4, so Drip Season 4. For example, this one, he said, "I'm pushing DS4 so soon." Now, this was 5 days ago, so he's in the process right now of, getting people informed as to when this is dropping. He says it's going to be so soon, but it's just that he hasn't, given us one date to be exact, or even if it's still going to be this year or, next year. Now, he has also been talking about this thing dropping, quote unquote, so soon for quite some time now. I still remember back in summer in August when the first single dropped for this thing, which was 9 Times Out of 10, which I absolutely loved. I thought that was a very classic, just mellow Gunna track, and I love that one. I still have it, in my playlist and listening to it because it's very chill, it's very mellow, but still, it has that Gunna energy, so I like that. Back when that dropped in August, he was talking about Drip Season 4 being on the way and coming soon, and now it's almost half a year later and we still don't got it, and he's still like, yo, it's coming so soon. And it's just hard to know if these statements are actually true, that it's coming soon, because he's just been saying that for such a long time now. Ever since we got that first single, 9 Times Out of 10, even though I want to add that when you go to the unofficial Genius track list, 9 Times Out of 10 is not listed on there as an official single or track for the album, and that's going to be on there. So if any of you know more about this, please let me know, because I always thought that this was going to be on the album. And back when that single dropped, as I just said, he was doing interviews or answering comments about DS4, so it seemed like that was somehow connected to it. But ever since then, we got another single, Too Easy, which has also been racking up some numbers and doing pretty well, featuring Future. I like that one. This is more of a modern Gunna track. I don't like that as much. I definitely enjoyed 9 Times Out of 10 way more than Too Easy, but ever since Too Easy dropped, Roddy Ricch has also jumped on a remix, so it seems like they're trying to push this one as well, not to mention that it has, of course, also been very successful on TikTok as a dance trend, so he knows what he's doing with the types of songs he does and the song structures he's using to, provoke some trends and TikToks out of people to make his music go viral. And I think that's something that Gunna will definitely use that formula on this new record as well. It's funny because it feels like we haven't gotten new Gunna music in such a long time, just because it's been a while since he dropped Drip Season 3. I mentioned in the beginning of this video was 2018. Of course, we got Gunna in 2020, but I hated that record. It was just so bland, so unoriginal. It didn't feel like he was trying, and it just felt like he got complacent in a way. All the songs sounded the same, and it was just a complete miss for me. But I do enjoy a lot of the old Gunna tracks. I gotta say that I'm not like a Gunna, stan or like a diehard fan, but I of course enjoy the dude's music. I was living in Atlanta around 2018, 2019, and of course that was like the big hype of Lil Baby, Gunna, them being the successors of like a Young Thug and Future, and they were just undeniable back then. And now it's even bigger. Lil Baby has gone on to even bigger heights of success, and Gunna has also, of course, expanded his career and his music ever since then. But I'm just hoping that maybe on Drip Season 4 we get some of that, OG Gunna energy that we also got on the first Drip season. I mean, the first Drip season is such, you can definitely hear that it is like, one of his first tapes, and it still sounds very amateur and like he wasn't fully in his sound and in his element yet, but it just felt genuine, and some of the tracks were really catchy, and I feel like that is something that Gunna was always good at. But to me, it seems like for him it's very easy to just make these generic songs with these just, uninspired vocals and uninspired bars, and it works. It has worked for him on a lot of occasions. He's been very successful with that, perfect example being Gunna. But I think if he keeps doing that over just the course of 2 to 3 to 5 years, it's not going to work out for him in the long run. And I hope that this guy has a long career. He's been in the game for some time now, obviously, you can't deny that, but I hope that he can definitely go on to be in the likes of a Lil Baby. I don't think he can touch him in a sense, but still be that much more successful than he is now. So yeah, DS4, I'm thinking is going to drop in 2022, obviously, because I don't think he's going to drop it this Friday, because if that would be the case, then he would have announced something. And I don't think he's dropping on the 24th or 31st. So while he did say in the beginning of the year that he was going to drop it this year, I don't think that that is still true. And I enjoyed 9 times out of 10 way more than Too Easy, and I hope that we get more of those 9 times out of 10 vibes on this new record. And not to mention, on his social media, DS4 is everywhere. He even posted stories with just a black screen and then DS4 in all white, just written over in like a monogram type style. So that's even his profile pic, I think, at the moment. So he's been pushing this release very hard, and I hope that we get an announcement very soon. And if you do learn more about this, I'll be sure to drop new videos about any news we get, so make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on. So yeah, that's my opinion on this, on DS4, on Gunna's development. Now I want to know what you think about this. Are you excited for DS4? What do you think of the last couple of releases, Slime Language 2, Gunna, then the Deluxe for Gunna, and what do you think, Gunna can still go, where do you think he can still go in his career? What heights can he still reach? Do you think he can also go that path of Lil Baby and just go crazy and go to the top? Or do you think he'll just stay more in his lane and play that field? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.